Hello everybody, welcome to Dr.K.Liu Maths channel. This is a DSE MC question, equation of circle. Equation of straight line. Okay, let's look at this one. And L1 is this form, ax plus by equal to 1. L2 is cx plus dy equal to 1. These two equations are this one. Of course, the slope of these two circles are negative. Yeah. Okay, and the y-intercept and x-intercept are all negative. Therefore, in this case, we first calculate the three important items for L1 and L2. They are slope, x-intercept, and y-intercept. Yes, very important. Okay, for the slope of L1 is that is negative a over b. Yeah, and the x-intercept means y equal to 0, then 1 over a. Y-intercept is 1 over b. Yes, that is we finished the three items for L1, and the item for L2 is negative c over d, and 1 over c, 1 over d. First, we have to decide the positive, the sign of each character a, b, c, d. We have to decide the x-intercept of two straight lines are negative. Therefore, 1 over a is negative. That is, a is negative. 1 over c also negative. C is negative. And 1 over b, the y-intercept is negative. Yes, because they are under the location below the x-axis. That's 0. That is b also is negative. Of course, it's similar method for 1 over d, the y-intercept for L2. That is d also negative. Therefore, we can see that option 1 is true. Okay, that we can ignore this one. And A and C, AC, which one is larger? Or you can say which one is smaller. And of course, you can compare the x-intercept of these two. Of course, L1 is greater than L2. L1 is greater than L2, the x-intercept. We first multiply by A. Because A is negative, therefore we have to change this sign. 1 over A, or this is 1. A over C. And then multiply by C. C also negative. Therefore, once again we have to change the sign. Therefore, A is less than C. That is true. Then 1, 2 is true. We only have two options, A and dot. Now, finally, we can see that we have to compare all the items, the relation between A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. The only items concern all the only connected to all the items, all the terms A, B, C, D are the slope of these two. And the slope of L1 and L2, we have actually to compare the angle inclination. Of course, this theta 2 is greater than theta 1. Theta 2 greater than theta 1. Then the slope M2 is greater than M1. Therefore, M2 is negative C over D. M1 is negative A over D. First, cancel the negative side. I mean multiply by negative 1 on both sides. That is, we have to change the sign. Then next, we multiply by D. D is negative, therefore we change again the sign. Oh, sorry, I make mistake here. A over B, that's B. And finally, we have to change multiply by B. But B is negative, you can see. That is why I have mentioned that we have first to decide the sign of A, B, C, D. All the character you have to decide which one is positive, which one is negative. Otherwise, you cannot you cannot finish this kind of problem easily. Okay, change the sign. AD, BC negative and smaller than AD, BC smaller than, oh, this is also correct. Therefore, the final answer is D. Yes, this is a very, very nice problem. We can solve this kind of problem by a similar method. Of course, if you face the exam of DSE, you can try to do like me. So you can have a very high speed in doing this kind of questions. Okay, but anyway, I hope guys can enjoy this video. If you found Dr.K.Liu Math channel is useful, please subscribe my channel.